It's the camera. Documentary. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Come on in. Hi everyone, my name is CJ Abeyta. I'm a NMMI cadet. I've been here for 6 years, and I just want to talk to you about a couple things I've learned here at the school and also experienced at the school. I started back in 2006 as a high school freshman, and I was a sixth classman. And those times were very interesting back in the day. You know, the school was a lot more strict, more militarized, and everything was militarily based, and it was very scary the first day I got here, because as soon as I got on campus, like a bunch of like first sergeants and like sergeant majors would just like walk up to you and start yelling at you for no reason, and all you could do is just freak out and just like don't know what to do. After coming here for a while, you kind of get used to a lot of things. You can find like interesting things to do when you're bored, or you know, how to take care of business faster. What the school has taught me is how to like manage my time a lot better, and it's gonna help me a lot because being a musician and stuff like that, I got to be able to be flexible with time and be able to work with other people fashionably. And a lot of my experiences here at school, both have been good and bad. I mean, everyone has those, but mostly good memories I made here, and I wouldn't trade those for anything in the world.
You know, growing up as a little kid, I've always had music in my world. I've always wanted to do it, and I've always like had posters of my idols on my wall, and I've always wanted to be like them. As a kid, I was very goofy, and I mainly hung around my brother and sister growing up because I had a hard time making friends, but to me they were enough. Growing up with them was an adventure to me. But with music, I've loved it since I was 3 years old, and from then on I chose music as my profession, and Bob Marley was one of my inspirations for music. Also was the band Green Day, and ever since I started listening to them, I always knew I wanted to do music all my life. And as far as guitar goes, my idol was Slash. I've always thought he was cool, along with Eddie Van Halen. He was like one of the greatest guitarists I knew. As I was growing up, I listened to bands like My Chemical Romance, and also a little bit of other bands as well. But the one person that always believed in music was my mother. She always motivated me to keep going and never give up on my dreams. And so on, I joined bands in high school, and I've always played music all my life. I played in pep bands, I played in like marching bands, rock bands, and sometimes music just got me so exhausted sometimes I would just take naps with my instruments. But I've always loved music, and it's one of the things I cherish most. And when I came to NMMI, I brought my music with me. I've always taken it everywhere. And at NMMI, I did a lot of music. I played at shows, I did some festivals, and most of the time I just play music in my room. Like, I have my computer set up and my pianos, and sometimes I would just chill on weekends and play guitar and, just do covers of songs, or sometimes I make up my own songs. I play in the band here at NMMI as too. And I play a lot of instruments in the band, and on my spare time I like to make music just for fun, just because I love to do it. And hopefully one day I will have my own album, and that way I can get my voice heard. One of my greatest teachers was Major Ken Tuttle. He helped me through so much and motivated me to keep going with my music career. I did a lot of other things as well. As far as career at NMMI goes, I did ropes course, and I did other things that the Corps, usually does, like homecoming court, or, get promoted to officer. And I made a lot of friends at NMMI. Like, my best friend is Logan Scallon. He has been my best friend since 6 years now, and Dominic Barreras is basically like my little brother to me. And I've always cherished all my friends because they helped me out through a lot of stuff, and they help me stay goofy, because you never change who you are. And with friends, it always helps to make things easier here at school, and it makes everything so much better. And I am thankful for every friend that I have here at NMMI. And sometimes it's great to have someone have your back. But as I live on nowadays, I'm still the same person. I don't change. I love to stay goofy. I love to be random. I like to have fun whenever I can, just to keep myself happy. And of course I have my dreams to look forward to, and I will always have that on my mind, because you never give up your dreams, and you never give up what you want to do in life. And that's the code I live by.
Are we going? You tell me. Alright, Statfield. I had some crazy stories here. This is actually one of my shenanigans I was talking about. Me and a couple friends, we actually started a business back in my rat year, because they didn't allow candy or any sweets or stuff like that. So me and a couple friends decided to sneak off post when we weren't supposed to. And I know that's bad and everything, but we really wanted candy. So we went off post, went to Walgreens, bought a couple candy, and like candy bars and stuff like that. And we came back on here on post, and the night tag actually found out what we were doing. And he was actually standing right over there in the middle of Statfield, striking a pose. And I don't know if he saw us. I'm pretty sure he did. And what we did is we were coming from over there in that corner by the Walgreens, and we actually freaked out. So we had to low crawl all the way across that field, just so he wouldn't see us. And I don't know why, but we thought he didn't see us. But as soon as we low crawled all the way to the Godfrey Athletic Center, he still came by and caught us. But luckily enough, we were able to hide the candy inside the podium before we reached the athletic center. And the reason why we did that is because we needed money, and we wanted to satisfy cadets. So we actually snuck up post and bought candy, and we actually deal it, which is pretty funny, because the cadet store didn't let you buy candy either. So we actually we just got Twizzlers, Nerds Rope, Hershey bars, Snickers, and all that nonsense. And back in Mariah, they allowed trench coats, so one of us actually bought a trench coat, and he would stuff the candy on the inside, and he would flash it around people and be like, "Hey, you want some candy? You want some candy?" It was really funny. But yeah, it's just one of the few shenanigans that I was in, because gotta love candy. Okay, well, back in 2006 when I was a rat, these lines right here helped us march when we were in the band. And our squad leader sometimes had us out here for maybe 4 to 5 hours on end each day until we got it right. And I remember one night we stayed out here from 7 till maybe about 11, because we never got it right. So that was pretty awful. But our squad leader like really wanted us to do good, and that's how long he kept us out here at one point. But it helped a lot. I mean, it became habit once you get the hang of it, because after marching on these lines for hours, you kind of just get used to it. When I was also a sophomore, that's when I got into basketball here at school. It was really hard to do it as a freshman because, you know, there's a lot of kids trying to do it. But I finally got into it my sophomore year, and being on the team was pretty hard for me because, you know, I really didn't get along with too many people because I was like, you know, people shy. So everyone would practice in the Godfrey Athletic Center, but you know, I would spend my time alone practicing right out here at this court in particular. And it didn't always look that great. I mean, they redid it. They used to have chains and everything. It looked like super ghetto, but I had fun, you know, training for basketball, and I became one of the good players. My basketball career here at school didn't last too long. It only lasted like maybe a semester because I really got into the drill team, and that's where I continued on with that. When I first started on the drill team for high school, it was called the Goss drill team. And it wasn't until my junior year when I became the commander. After that, I was the Goss drill team commander for about 3 years running. And this is where we would practice here on the Bronco Plaza. And we pretty much meet every day after school and get ready for, you know, competitions or drill meets, you know, like our own drill meet and other places. And we make it to nationals, and sometimes we get opportunities to do performances here in town and also in Albuquerque, you know, just for recruiting or for ceremonies like veterans memorial ceremonies and stuff like that. And back when I first started on the drill team, I used to practice all the time, even if it wasn't normal practice time after school. I would come out here at night and practice here on Bronco Plaza, and I would try and, like, you know, do my best because it's really something that I love to do, and it took my mind off a lot of things. It was actually really stress relieving. You know, it's kind of funny because I kind of figure that spinning 9-pound rifles in the air would be more stressing, but to me it was like pretty fun and something that I would love to do every day. I used to hear stories of all kinds of things cadets would have to do for punishment when it came to like either tour squad or, you know, just being downright dumb. But my dad used to tell me that there used to be cadets where if they ever got in trouble or if they did something extremely stupid, the cadet leaders would actually have the person that's getting the punishment come to the Bronco and actually polish and shine the scrotum of the Bronco up until it's nice and shiny. Okay, well, here at school, I made a ton of friends and, you know, lifelong friends and everything. I just want to introduce you to one of my good friends, Mr. Douglas Smith. Hello, who's my roommate this semester, my last year here at NMMI. Yeah, he was my roommate, and he's probably one of the best roommates I've had here because, you know, we pull a lot of shenanigans together, make a lot of cool videos, even though if they're like 7 seconds long. But he's one of my good friends, and I'm gonna miss him when I leave this place. But yeah, good times, man. Yeah. You thought this was a boring Snapchat.
Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All your other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So roll the real Slim Shady, please stand.
Oh, chocolate, my favorite. Oh.
You know, just chilling with my fans. Cafe Americano. Claw! You have been chosen! You have been chosen! Change the channel. Change the channel. Change the channel. That.
We got your open, now you're open, so you got to dance for me.
Who are we kidding? We can't rap. Do you salsa?